Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Hatchets here, and I finished the first of my exams, so I found a window of time for me to make a video. So this is going to be everything you need to know about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Season 1 in the shortest amount of time. If you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to drop a like, to comment, and possibly subscribe. So we're going to begin with the official release date. Season 1 will officially launch at 11 p.m. Pacific time on the evening of December 15th. If you guys live on the East Coast of the United States like I do, that's going to be at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So pretty much December 16th for us, that's when I will be playing it. And we're going to discuss all of the content that's going to come with this new season. So there's going to be 3 new operators. Stitch, I know we talked about him before, but I'm going to give you guys a basic description once again. So Vicar, Stitch, Kuzman, I know I'm probably absolutely slaughtering these names, is a former KGB chemical weapons expert tasked with overseeing the production of bioweapons on Rebirth Island, which is also the new Warzone map that we're going to get with this season. When the island was raided by the CIA. Captured in question, he lost an eye during interrogation by Russell Adler. Soviet leadership viewed the loss of Rebirth Island a failure and sent him to the Gulag. Now, we also have another new operator, and that's Bulldozer. He's from the NATO side, a highly skilled member of a U.S. Marine Corps Special Reaction Team. Wyatt Bulldozer Jones is a CQB and hostage rescue expert. He seems pretty cool as well. I'm going to show you guys the pictures that they have released for these guys as well. And then we have Zayna, and it's part of the NATO faction. Senegal-born DGSE mobility and heavy weapons specialist Zayna Osu has been a motorhead for as long as she can remember. Blah, 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 blah. We really do not care anything about the operators. So now we're going to cover the 5 new weapons that they're bringing with this new season. One of them is the MAC-10, which is a classic from Black Ops 1, and that's an SMG, of course. Then we have the Gorza assault rifle, which is coming on launch week. It's actually tier 31 of the seasonal battle pass that you get the Gorza. The next one is the Street Sweeper, which is a new shotgun. Guys, I know how you guys love shotguns in multiplayer, but they're absolutely goated in zombies, so I'm excited to use that possibly in zombies. Maybe it's better than the Gallo SA-12 that I've been using all along. And then we have the Sledgehammer, which is a melee weapon. It's literally a sledgehammer. So that'll be coming not on launch week, but sometime in the season. And then we have yet again another melee weapon, and it's called the Wakazizia whatever. I have no idea what the hell I just said, but it looks like a samurai's katana. It's super cool. I'll put that up on the screen. So we are getting a couple of new multiplayer modes, and one of them is gunfight 2v2, just like in Modern Warfare. Super fun. 2v2 gunfight was always fun. You get a random weapon and you have separate rounds. First 2v2 team to win wins the whole thing. So that's super fun. They're also bringing prop hunt, which is pretty interesting because I don't think they've done this since Black Ops 4, and that's coming on launch week. It's 6v6 and it's going to be on Christmas themed maps. That sounds super fun. And guys, not to mention, props also automatically whistle every 20 seconds, enabling keen-eared hunters to hone in on their location. That's basically a simple description, very quick for you guys. So now we're going to move on to the other game modes that are coming that are brand new, and one of them is Dropkick, which is 6v6 in season. So it's not coming on launch week, sometime around probably later December that we're going to get this. And the basic description of this is that it's a frantic game mode of nuclear hot potato, and 2 teams vie for control of a special and extremely important briefcase. So basically you guys fight over this. If you die while your team controls the briefcase, you will not respawn until your carrier has been eliminated and the briefcase has been dropped. So basically you're carrying around this special nuclear weapon in a briefcase and you're trying to protect it. It kind of sounds like search and rescue from Call of Duty Ghosts, and there are no respawns. So then there's going to be a combined arms hardpoint 12v12 on launch week. So everyone's favorite King of the Hill mode. I mean, you guys have been playing this since forever. You guys love that. 2 teams of 12 fight for ownership of the hardpoint. This is basically like Mayhem. So kind of like Battlefront in the aspect that there's so many players on the playing field. So there's going to be 8 new multiplayer maps, and that's the next discussion that we're going to have right now. We're moving on to the new multiplayer maps, and I'm going to give you guys a very basic description of each one and their names. So one of them is called the Pines. It's actually inside of a mall. Kind of looks like the Stranger Things mall, but I'm going to give you guys the basic description from the Call of Duty website. So located in a neon-drenched New Jersey shopping center, the Pines is a medium-sized multi-level map at 2900 Sherman Drive, just off the I-189. The date is January 21st, 1984, and there's little time to check out the latest tech at Radio House or drop a few quarters into the pitfall. So the general idea that I'm getting from this is that we're getting a medium-sized map based back in an 80s mall. That sounds pretty cool. And then we have the legendary raid returning 6v6 on launch week. So that's the classic raid that we know from Black Ops 2. We're also getting a Nuketown 84 holiday version on launch week, so it's basically going to be decorated up with Christmas decor, all of that, and it's just the Nuketown 84 map. And then we have a bunch of new 2v2 game mode maps. So one of them is called Game Show. Engage your fellow contestants in a battle of wits and gunfire with the emphasis on gunfire. The studio's setting features plenty of places to engage a less cerebral form of competition, from the contestant podium to the step stage and 80s camera equipment. So it sounds like you're on a map 2v2ing on a Jeopardy stage. Sounds pretty cool, guys. And then we have ICBM 2v2 on launch week. Set inside a remote launch bay on a clandestine launch facility. Engage in explosive combat under the gigantic exhaust of an intercontinental ballistic missile. So it sounds like you're fighting underneath of a ICBM, and that's exactly what that means. And basically it sounds like Ascension with a huge missile in the middle, whatever. I'm not really sure how that map is going to play out, but it does sound interesting. And then we have KGB, hammer victory home among the ostentatious trappings of the old USSR. Deep within the famous Lubanka KGB building is an ornate hallway of imposing marble. So that's another map that we're getting for 2v2. And then U-Ban, I'm not sure if I'm actually pronouncing that correctly, but descend into the underground tunnels beneath West Berlin. So this sounds like a subway metro station sort of thing. And then we're getting Sanatorium, which is a map for Fireteam. And this is not coming on launch week. It's coming sometime later in season. So the description for this is: deep in the Ural Plains is a Soviet experimental health retreat, the focus of a clandestine investigation by NATO forces in September 1984. So you guys are going to be playing in the woods in the Ural Mountains somewhere in Russia. There actually are new score streaks as well, and we're going to cover those real quick. So one of them is the HARP, which is the high flying stealth aircraft, aka the high altitude reconnaissance plane, and this shows both enemy positions and the directions on the minimap, so it sounds like an advanced UAV. Then we have a new vehicle, which is a tactical raft, and this is coming later in season, not exactly on launch week. So guys, now we're going to move on to the most important part of the video, probably what you're subscribed for and what you're watching this for, and this is the new zombies modes. I have made Christmas mode leaks before this came out, so I just want to say I was on that before anyone else was. And one of the new game modes for zombies is Jingle Hells. So this is coming on launch week, so you can play this on December 16th. And this limited time holiday mode turns Die Maschine into more of a winter wasteland than a wonderland, and there's plenty of cheer to keep you in the Yuletide mood. Aside from new holiday decorations, expect a variety of festive firepower to augment your offensive capabilities, including snowballs that can freeze zombies, stocking power-ups, presents you can extract from foes, and special surprises waiting inside the snowman. So it sounds like you can get some sort of rewards from the snowmen that are stacked around. You can freeze the zombies just like we could in Tagder and Toten in Black Ops 4. Sounds super fun. And then we're getting a cranked in season, so not on launch week, game mode, a limited time mode, both literally and figuratively. Keep one eye on the countdown timer and other on your zombie killing. Spend too long without an undead takedown and you'll explode. So basically you have to keep up the chain, keep killing these zombies in this game mode, and your survival completely depends on how many zombies you kill and if you kill them when the timer is up. So guys, there are also new seasonal challenges, but I'm not really sure that I should cover that. You guys can look that up. I will link that down in the description below. I'm trying to make this as fast as possible. So there are new prestige weapons and there are new prestiges. So level 50, new prestige emblem, prestige key, weapon blueprint. These are a couple of unlockables that you can get. I'm not going to cover all of this, guys. So level 200, you get a new prestige emblem, prestige key, battle pass tier skip, master prestige calling card, and all seasonal challenges unlocked. It's basically just unlockables. I actually don't know how people have time to play this much because I'm a full-time college student and I barely have time to even make videos. So I don't know how you have all that free time. It must be nice to be in middle school. So we are getting new Warzone content. This is the last topic of the video, and this is probably another big topic for all you guys out there. So Rebirth Island is coming on launch week. This is the Alcatraz map that's been reskinned with a Soviet theme, and it's basically going to be a super fun Warzone map. I'm going to read you guys a basic description of this. So it's an illicit Soviet base raided and shut down by the CIA in 1968, during which operator Russell Adler caught and forcibly interrogated the base commander Viktor Stich Kuzmin. So that's the new operator. The facility was rebuilt and commissioned by Stich in 1984 with one purpose: the creation and testing of deadly Nova 6 gas from zombies. So part prison, part chemical bioweapons manufacturing testing facility. The entire island has dozens of locations to explore, including laboratories, barracks, decontamination areas, and a hilltop prison block where unspeakable acts have been perpetrated. So this sounds like a super awesome map, guys. It does sound like Mob of the Dead. I mean, it is Alcatraz Alcatraz once again, so it's basically Mob of the Dead but themed differently in the Cold War context and for a Warzone map. So we are also getting a new Gulag experience, so this is going to be in addition to the Warzone mode. So it's time to step out of the Gulag showers as prisoners of Warzone are now dragged to an interrogation room, strapped to a chair, and thrown into an all-new Gulag where the 1v1 battle rules are similar, but the arena is completely different. Watch from the spectator gantry spraying, punching, or lobbing rocks at adversaries before entering the secret training facility below. We actually don't know what it's going to look like, but there's going to be a new Rebirth Island Gulag experience as well, so not for the Verdansk map. So there's two different new Gulag experiences, and we're going to tell you guys about the Rebirth Island one real quick. So deep below the surface of Rebirth Island's prison block, prisoners are dragged to an ominous new area during traditional battle royale modes. This classified location has a grim history, as certain inmates were experimented on as Perseus's plot to turn the tide of the Cold War, so that has exact canon to Black Ops 1. This new 1v1 experience is centered around the chamber in question, with prisoners of Warzone starting at the end of the two hallways that run parallel to the center room. So it sounds like the interrogation room that we got in the menu in Black Ops 1. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about these new game modes. I know I'm going to be playing lots of multiplayer and zombies, and I will see you guys in the next one.